Disclaimer, this difficulty tier list is going to be completely subjective, meaning this is all my personal opinion and based on all of my experiences. Keep in mind, the difficulty rankings are based on my experiences while playing in New Game Plus. I would consider myself a good Dark Souls player. I made it all the way up to New Game 7 and beat it on New Game 7 a couple times. Am I a pro? No. Do I know everything about the game? No. But am I pretty good? Yeah. I'm better than most people at the game, so my tier list is going to be biased. If it doesn't look like yours, then don't worry. Let's start off with the tutorial boss, the Asylum Demon. For a tutorial boss, he is a pretty good boss for the tutorial. You know, he gets the job done. Really well designed tutorial boss, but he's really not that difficult, especially not even in the new games. He's going straight into extremely easy tier. The Taurus Demon is going straight into extremely easy tier as well. Yeah, this guy isn't really that difficult as well. All of his attacks are pretty easy to dodge, especially with the given arena. You could even cheese him and kill him without even attacking him. You can make him fall off the bridge, but without even doing that, you could do what the developers intended, which was like go up on top of the roof and then just continue to plunging attack him. The only thing that makes this boss difficult is the thin boss arena. The Bell Gargoyles are much less intimidating than their counterpart in Dark Souls 2, let's get that straight. With that said, the only thing that makes this boss fight difficult is that a second gargoyle will actually join the fight. Other than that, this boss is easy. I would put him in extremely easy, but the second gargoyle adds pressure to the fight with the fire. So he's not going to extremely easy just because of the second gargoyle. Moonlight Butterfly is all in all an underwhelming boss. It's hold shield and dodge simulator. It's extremely easy. The only time you're getting hit is either by the explosion or the laser, and even then, those are pretty easy to dodge. The only thing, if you die to this, it's because you got bored and you were lazy, so you got hit, and that's about it, because you're not really dying to this boss, so it's going straight into extremely easy tier. Stray Demon is literally just the Asylum Demon with some magic explosions, which doesn't make it considerably difficult either. Those are easy to telegraph because it takes a long time. His starting animation for that attack is long, so you have plenty of time to run away. Yeah, this is going into extremely easy tier. The Capra Demon, if it were not for the boss arena and the two dogs inside of the boss arena, then this boss would be in extremely easy tier. Because by itself, the Capra Demon is not that intimidating at all. I could see how people die to this. I understand when people die to this. The devs put something inside the boss arena so you could kill it even easier with the ledge. There's some plunging attacks and get to safety there. But yeah, the Capra Demon is not hard at all. I would put this in extremely easy tier, but it is more difficult than all those in extremely easy, so I'm going to put it in easy tier. The Gaping Dragon is probably the easiest boss in all of Dark Souls. You don't even need to be an experienced player to not get hit while fighting this boss. This boss is the definition of underwhelming. The only thing that would make this boss difficult is if you don't kill the magic guy up top. I don't know his name, but the magic guy that shoots the blue lasers down at you if you don't kill him. That's the only thing that will make this boss difficult. Other than that, Gaping Dragon should just straight up have his own tier. The only time this boss will ever be difficult is if you're trying to fight it in its face. You don't really want to do that because that's where it's most potent at. So just run around to its hind legs and there you go. It's a piece of cake. Chaos Witch Quail. At first, this boss could be pretty difficult with all the lava, but her attacks are honestly extremely slow, extremely televised, and if you get hit by them, then I don't know, you're gonna have to get good, because all of her sword attacks, it takes 10 years for her to attack. You could go start a family, read a book by the time her attack ends. It's going into extremely easy tier. Great Grey Wolf Sif, man, where do we put the good boy? He's not tough, he's not most difficult. At best, he's average, because you could quote unquote, I don't know if this is the right word, but cheese him. Just stand really under him, you know, just try to be inside his legs or underneath his neck, and he really has a hard time hitting you. And if you abuse that fact, then it's the fight's going to be considerably easier. But if you try to fight him straight up, then it's going to be like at least an average tier, and he does hit pretty hard. So I'm going to put him in easy tier. Iron Golem. Yeah, if you didn't kill that, I don't know, that giant throwing rocks at you, then yeah, this fight would be tough. But other than that, he is a walk in the park if you use Pyro. And for me, I used Pyro. So this guy, his attacks really aren't that fast. They're not that fast, so you could dodge them easily. The only thing that makes this guy difficult, and his broken hitbox, where he grabs you from a mile away, throws you off of the boss arena pretty much. Other than that, this guy is pretty easy just because Pyro melts this guy. He gets melted. Even in New Game 7, he gets melted. For that, he's going straight up into extremely easy tier. Dark Sun Gwyndolin. I would be lying if I say I don't at least die to him once. So, with that said, he's probably going to go into easy tier. So he only has 3 attacks. He throws knives at you. He has the magic, the giant magic blast, and then the magic sparkles that come at you. He has 3 attacks. That's it. And they're all pretty easy to dodge. So on paper, he's really not a hard boss, but it's just that the battle of attrition gets to you, just like the Moonlight Butterfly, and you get lazy. Crossbreed Priscilla is an extremely easy boss. Yeah, I said it. Crossbreed Priscilla is an extremely easy boss. This fight, once you know the gimmick, which is pretty easy to spot within like the first minute of once she goes invisible, yeah, she's easy. You're not really gonna die to her. Her attacks are slow. Her attacks suck. Yeah, I don't think I've ever died to this boss. And that's not a flex. I'm not flexing when I say that, because she is extremely easy. In fact, those wheel skeletons trying to open the gate are harder than her. Yeah, I died more times to I died more times to those wheel skeletons in that like underground water thing than I ever have to her combined. Ornstein and Smo. In my opinion, these bosses are not tough. Have I died to him at least a couple times to him in the same run? Yes, I have. But really, on paper, he's not that hard. He's not that overwhelming. The only difficult thing is killing the first person. So yeah, he's gonna go in average tier for this. 4 Kings. Wow, these guys kicked my butt trying to face him in NG plus for the first couple times, but now I got this guy down. I got him for kicking my butt in the past. I'm going to have to put him in average tier. This guy is a DPS check. If you don't have the DPS, then this guy is going to ruin you. Ceaseless Discharge. Do I even need to say anything? This guy's going straight into extremely easy tier. The only time you would die to him in New Game Plus, especially on New Game 7, is when he initially throws the lava when you're initially running away from him. That's the only time I'm gonna die to him. The Demon Fire Sage, extremely easy. Well, if you got the Asylum Demon down, then you're gonna get the Stray Demon down, and if you got the Stray Demon down, then you're gonna get the Demon Fire Sage down. All of his magic attacks are easy to dodge, easily televised. He gives you plenty of time to run away, and he's slow. The Centipede Demon. He's not really that hard once you get the ring and chop off his arm. He's not really that hard. His moves are pretty easy to dodge, all televised, all pretty slow. He only has a couple moves that he spams out. This guy, I'm gonna put him into easy tier. The Bed of Chaos. You guys know where this is going. And if you don't know where this is going, then the Bed of Chaos.
It's the biggest piece of dog shit that I have ever heard. Everyone's laughing, by the way, but it's true because everybody's heard it too. Everyone heard it, right? They look at all. Everyone's like, yeah, big piece of dog shit. Dog shit, dog shit, dog shit.
Easily into the bullcrap tier. The worst designed boss in all of Dark Souls. you can't really dodge its arms. And if you do roll it, then you're not going to go over the arm most of the time. And it's just going to still hit you because of the lingering hitbox. New Game Plus, he one-shots you. So that's even more annoying because of the broken hitboxes. If you don't use the firebomb trick, then you're not really going to have a fun time. Seath the Scaleless. Yeah, this boss is easy too. He looks intimidating, but he's really not intimidating at all once you fight him. Have I died to him before? Do I at least die to him once while fighting him? Yes. But that's because, you know, yeah, because I do die to him at least once, I'm going to put him in easy tier. I'm not going to put him in average because he doesn't deserve to be an average. He deserves to be an easy. Pinwheel. Pinwheel, pinwheel, pinwheel. He is the Crystal Sage from Dark Souls 3, but worse. And even on New Game 7, he is a walk in the park. Yeah, extremely easy tier. Next up, we have the Grave Lord Nito. I could see how this boss would be most difficult for a lot of people, but what you're supposed to do when fighting Nito is not move. You don't want to run around the map and attract the attention of other enemies. You want to stay in that area where you dropped, let him come to you, and fight him there. So you only have, what, 3 skeletons attacking you? But if you go around running, gaining the attention of everyone, yeah, this boss is going to be a pain in the neck. You're not going to have a fun time fighting him if you got the attention of everyone. Nito is a pretty easy boss when you do that. His attacks, he has like, what, 3-4 attacks? And they're all super slow. You could dodge them extremely easily. And once you do that, I'm telling you guys, he's not a hard boss. I'm going to put him into average tier. I'm going to put him into average tier because I think he deserves it. Gwyn, the Lord of Cinder. I would put him in bullcrap tier. I would honestly do that. I'm thinking of putting him in bullcrap tier because if you dodge an attack frame perfectly, rolling, you do a frame perfect roll, then do a frame perfect Estus, he will still hit you at the end of it. He will still hit you at the end of it. It's bullcrap. It's bullcrap. There's only about one move that you're able to heal on, and I think it's the grab. With ignoring the BS tier, because of his just fast attacks, which you can't heal on, you literally have to cheese this guy. You have to cheese him because you can't really attack him either. Pretty much his frame data is too good. He has broken frame data. He's just too fast. You can't dodge him in New Game Plus. You can't dodge him. You can't. You have to cheese him. You know what? Screw it. BS tier. BS tier. BS tier. He's going in BS tier. I do not care. We are on the DLC bosses. You guys are probably looking at this list and going like, wow, this guy is a legend, or this guy's talking out of his ass or something. But just wait till I get to the DLC bosses because they are not going into the other tiers. Sanctuary Guardian is an average boss. Sanctuary Guardian is an average boss. It's not that hard. It's not that difficult. You could dodge its attack easily. But the hardest thing for me is getting attacks in. Yeah, that's about it. I don't have much to say on the Sanctuary Guardian. It's a pretty well designed boss. Artorias, the Abyss Walker. This guy. Ooh, this guy. Yeah, this guy's tough. You do like 100 damage, 200 damage to this guy. It takes about, like, what, 200 hits to kill this guy. In New Game 7, he will straight up one-shot you with certain moves, or two-shot you with most moves. You need to be focused while fighting Artorias. That's just a fact. You can't brush off Artorias. Pretty much every time I fight this guy, I've died multiple times before, and I'm on my last Estus, or I have one Estus left, and I've ran out of all of my pyro moves. Black Dragon Calamity. You guys seen my New Game 7 run, which should be posted below this. You guys would see that I literally rage quit on this guy. New Game 7, Calamity is... Calamity is... He is the world ender. He will rock your stuff. He is no joke. Pretty much all of his moves, most of his moves one-shot you, and if they don't, they will two-shot you. His fire one-shots you. His moves are also broken. Yes, his moves are broken. His swipe attacks are absolutely broken. They're broken. You could dodge them and you're still going to die to him. I would put him in BS tier if he were not extremely difficult. See, his difficultness overrides his BS-ness, unlike Gwyn. You're lying if you're saying Calamity is not a hard boss. I'm not beating this guy my first try. It's that simple. Final boss in our ranking, Manus, the Father of the Abyss. He's going in most difficult because his frenzy combo attack, most of the time it's a one-shot, but sometimes, I don't know why, but sometimes it doesn't one-shot you, but most of the times it does one-shot you. Then his magic attacks one-shot you. The ones that go out in a circle and then come back in, because that move is hard to dodge and it one-shots you. All of his magic attacks usually one-shot you. He just one-shots you out of nowhere. You could be melting this guy, dodging everything. Then he hits you with a frenzy and you're dead. Then he hits you with some magic and you're dead. He's going into most difficult tier. So I ended up finalizing it and tiering it somewhat. So I ended up changing Gwyn to tough because he's definitely not on the same tier as these three big boys. And then Calamity is the hardest boss in all of Dark Souls, and then Asylum Demon is obviously the easiest boss in all of Dark Souls. So, and the tiers are somewhat ordered. So the easiest boss in average tier is 4 Kings, and the hardest boss in average tier is Ornstein and Smo. And these are somewhat ordered. You get it. And then this is ordered. I appreciate you guys for watching. If you guys made it all the way this far, please let me know what you think. And if you guys want to see me post some more Dark Souls content, then comment down below, because I do enjoy Dark Souls. It's probably my favorite game series of all time, so I do not have a problem playing. If you guys want like a New Game 7 like tutorial, something like that, I could drop that down below. If you guys want some new Dark Souls tips, anything like that, comment down below. Let me know your thoughts, and I'll catch you guys next time. Thank you.